Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Death Parade, you guys. This show is so good, but it is not, it is not for the faint of heart. Let's put it that way. Last time was so intense, and I still like a week later, I'm not exactly sure what to make of it. I'm still dwelling on it. I'm still dwelling on a lot of the stuff they presented. I think it was maybe one of the hardest ones yet that they kind of had, like, you know, obviously we're kind of also in this role of, like, not exactly arbiter, but it's like it's up to us to judge, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to be an arbiter. I'm just gonna say it right now, I would not want to do it. Yeah, guys, before I get all into it, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know exactly what that means. You know just what's coming. It is those big old hugs right through that screen because you are one of my awesome patrons. If you are joining me on the YouTubes, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad you're here. I hope you will consider hitting like, subscribe, and checking out my Patreon in the link in the description below. Lots of like years and years worth of reaction content, full length, uncensored, uncut, early access, all that good stuff. So thank you in advance for that. Last time was really, really rough because it just got more and more complicated, like the more I watched. You know, obviously having a scenario where somebody killed their wife's murderer and somebody killed their sister's attacker, I mean, those are not really cut and dry things. To me, I'm like, putting myself in that position, I'm like, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. You know, I think what became a little bit more evident as time went on was that the detective was somebody who really let that consume him and it became him. Like, he became a killer. I don't feel like the boy is a killer, you know. He did kill, but I don't feel like that has consumed him yet. Not saying it's great to kill, I'm just saying clearly there's a difference. And so I was still kind of like, well, okay, you know, okay, so the detective, but like, you know, after all the stuff he's seen and blah, blah, blah. And then they reveal that he straight up stood there and watched while the sister was, yeah. And then I was like, you know what? I feel like, Dakim, I feel like your decision's made now. I feel like of all the, like, and I still feel that way. But now we have a situation where the boy was put, I can't remember their names, but the boy was put specifically in a situation where, like, he was being judged. What will you do? You have the opportunity to spare his life, or, I mean, he's already dead, but take his life, essentially. And where Dakim is coming from, there's not a lot of leeway for, like, the reasoning behind someone would do that. Or there's not a lot of, like, layered thinking, even though I feel like that's what Nona was getting at with her, you know, these, like, experiments she's been doing. I'm still not clear on, like, what exactly the experiments are or who she's doing them with. I just know that Ginty and Dakim are, like, not quite what you would expect from an arbiter, especially Ginty. And Dakim, she seems to have a really vested interest in putting things in his path that will make him stop twice and think, like the girl. And like all these, like, weird, like, he shouldn't even be doing this. This should be with a special arbiter. So yeah, so I'm still, like, not super clear on, I mean, I think she's just trying to shake things up, essentially. But I'm not sure what the end goal is. Excuse me. But yeah, then our boy is put in a position where, like, he specifically is being judged. Our girl gets in there. Now that she has some memories, guys. What is that? I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want all those in my head. I mean, they do say that they get rid of them periodically, which I think is probably for a human, you would have to do that. Because I feel like you would go, like, out of your mind with all of that in your head. And maybe that's why the arbiters aren't humans. Like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, maybe that's why they're not supposed to have emotions. I don't know. Or maybe, like, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, and then, so I watched the scene again. She had reached the boy. He had taken the knife away. And then the detective says, nah, because you know what? If you can't change how bad the world is, all you can really do is change yourself. And he thinks back to his sister, and the next thing we see is the knife shattering the pieces. So they didn't exactly show, but I'm guessing he changed his mind and he ended up killing the guy. And so now he's going to be the one. And they did show, I think they showed really briefly, I feel like they showed the mask with the, like, the hell elevator. So I don't know if that meant they were both going to hell. I don't, like, I'm not sure if I was supposed to, like, infer a lot from that my mind just didn't put together automatically, or if maybe they're going to get into it more. I honestly have no idea. But you guys, there's one way to find out, and that's to go ahead and jump right in to the next episode of Death Parade. Let's do this. I don't know if we're going to revisit that at all, or if we're just going to move on. I guess we're just... Oh. We're going to get to see some Decim origin stuff more than we saw last time. Oh, this was like his birth? Is this his, like, birth? That's pretty, yeah, that's the long and the short of it. Yeah, what is that? What is that? Oh, here we go, you guys! Here we go! Everybody put your hands up! Woo! Okay, you know what? After last time, I feel like they are just really kind of giving me the bird with this intro. Because last time was just so, like, let me feel so, and then to have, like, I feel like they really are just, yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm like the one with the pop star and everything, I'm like, okay, well now I can kind of get it, but put your hands up. Are you feeling it, you guys? Are you feeling the good vibes after last time? I don't know, you guys. I love it so much, though. I mean, it gets you going so much. It's like a roller coaster. They take you way up, and then you actually see the upshow, and you're like, ah! Oh, guys. All right. Here we go. So we're going to get more Decim origins, because I'm still not entirely sure, like, what we're... Right, even though... But we had some question about that a few episodes ago. Right. Except that a few of these rules I feel like we're bending a tiny bit. I think the meaning of that is like they're basically like mannequins. They're basically like automatons. Was this her goal all along, to have them start questioning if she like messed with them? They're kind of putting them in situations where they'll develop it a little bit. Oh, and there we are going and breaking the first rule. The assistant? So we're just not gonna like go into details of what we did. No, she's not because they revealed that they were mannequins. Was that what she is? They put her on a, oh my god. Oh no. Nona! My girl. She's trying to get him to... Oh, dear God. So they want him to make it... So I think she's one of the ones that got put onto a mannequin, like what they did with the guy a few episodes back. You know what? This is how I was feeling after the last episode. Just crumbling. It's in past tense. Oh, if they exceed the time period, they start to turn into the mannequins. Okay. I'm kind of curious to see what the memories are, but honestly, I feel like we know her pretty well. Oh. So, yeah, because doesn't it always has to be like two people? So they're going to put her against... Oh, no. It's going to be a sweet older lady. Oh, so that's why he doesn't want her memories. If he doesn't want our girls. Only our girl knows how it works, so that's kind of... What is with the side? There's so many questions, you guys. I was just going to say, don't tell me this person is connected somehow. Like, is this not a random person? Or is it just a popular storybook, maybe? Aww. Don't say that about yourself, sweet lady. Oh, he's gonna play too. Okay, he's gonna play too? What is the meaning of this? Oh, dear God, they're all things we've seen. So it was cross heart attack and a mannequin and... Oh. They represent somebody who's been here. Are we going to play with everybody? Because they showed the cross heart attack. Are we going to bring in the people who weren't judged before? Oh, no. I guess we're just showing. Okay. There's somebody else in the background. Sachiko. So we got like bartending imagery. We got stuff from the woman's past. Sachiko. Music is pretty, but it's not making me feel any better, I'll be honest with you. I totally forgotten how to play this game. Oh, we're having a nice time. Let's have a nice time before everything goes to just complete and utter chaos. Oh, you want to Ginty's things? We're still here. We're here because we're here. Except that you're having a hard time too, Ginty. That sounds like the unemotional thing to say, yet we know you were struggling. Is the point of this game to learn about our... Oh, everyone's Joker is a little bit different. So that Joker is a pair of skates, kind of like in the story. Oh, now we got the same one, and we're remembering the story. Oh, so in other words, he's like building like his Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. I'm genuinely afraid. Some of these might be her memories, too. And these are her illustrations. Oh. Art is like magic. Yay. You know what? I feel like our sweet granny figured it out. That would have been my first question too. What could creative people think of it first? It was only in her. That's why it was a blank piece of paper. Oh. So that's, yeah, wow. She's taking it in stride. Oh, she's so sweet. What on earth are we gonna do? Oh, honey, it's not because of that. She's like, maybe it's better. Trust me, you're better off. You enjoyed the game. Oh. That's so sweet. Oh, they're so cute. It's been a nice little reliving of the good parts of her life. It's nice to see like a peaceful one. Yeah, there's still a game going between the two of them. Oh, God. Okay, well, that was really nice and sweet. Let's just hope it doesn't take a turn for the worse. So this is people's memories, like a big garbage heap? That's comforting. Yeah, something is wrong. I mean, it's not wrong, it's just we're remembering. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that maybe some other people would know it. I'm guessing no, because she said she wasn't super popular, even though her stuff was cute. Mm-hmm. Right. Because I thought at first maybe that was supposed to be her. Like maybe it was a story of her. But no, it's an actual storybook. Because he's going to have to find another way to communicate it to her. This woman is so wise. A smile. Oh, facial expressions are like one thing that are very consistent across the board. There's her and her mom. Oh. Oh. Her smile. Chi! That's your name? Your name is Chi? Chiyuki. I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled on that. Oh, that is pretty. Chiyuki. Hi, Chiyuki. Are you going to remember anything else? I'm genuinely scared to see what happened. Because I cannot imagine that this was a happy story. Don't cry, you're going to get me crying. I don't even know what I'm crying about. She's happy that she remembered her mom. So I'm guessing the mannequins for him. Skates are for the story. For her. Then we have... So both of them won? Does that mean they're both going to heaven? I really hope it does. Okay, we're gonna say. Oh, I mean, this lady's definitely going to heaven. Oh, they're letting her take her illustrations so she can work on them in the next life. Ought to be reversed. Oh, so then did she lose? I'm sorry, I might have misunderstood that. Oh, she did. Yeah, she definitely. I mean, this sweet little lady was made for heaven. She's a delight. But then, so that means that Chiyuki lost. Oh, and here we are. Oculus. I don't remember if they said his name. But we know the elevator boy. She's trying to keep something from you, bro. Ah? I'm sorry. That's not how a beard should work. That is not how a goatee should work. Oh, God. He found out. Awesome. Great! What's gonna happen now? He's might not have emotions, but he's learning based on what he's seen. She's falling apart. About emotions? Yeah, we could try. Like, it's a really hard thing to put into words, but no, that was not a full episode. No, it was not. No, it was not. No, I mean, we know there's going to be an after credits, but still, like, no. I'm sorry, that was not. No. Okay, first off, thank God this was not another absolutely terrifying, heartbreaking one. Actually, really loved Sachiko. She is the sweetest, and that woman was literally built with heaven in mind. She was a delight. And I wish her nothing but the best in her next life. She's going to take those illustrations, and she's just going to do something amazing in her next life. So that was nice. But we did get to learn that anyone who's... Because they kind of said... They didn't... I don't think they said it a few episodes ago with the mannequins. We knew that the mannequins were the people... But I don't know if they explain that if they stay there too long, they become mannequins. Excuse me. But now we know. Okay. Oh, and we're back at Ginty's. Huh? Okay. I don't know. Am I supposed to recognize just like the bottom half of that person? I hope not. I think they were just giving us a little bit of a hint. Alright, guys. That was a really good one. So, for one thing, we know our girl's name now, Chiyuki, which is going to help me so much because I was running out of things to try and call her, like, shorthand. We learned... You know what I think is going on with Ginty and Zekim? You know what I think is going on? I think Ginty does have emotions, but is not forming judgments, like, he's judging, but, like, he's not forming, like, thoughts and theories and opinions the way that Zekim is. Whereas Zekim, I don't think has, like, emotion in the way that Ginty does, but he's learning. Like, it kind of sounded like what they said in this episode was he doesn't have emotion, but he has what he knows, and he's kind of forming ideas and thoughts and feelings based on that. So he kind of does and doesn't have emotion. That's just how I interpret it. I don't know if I'm interpreting it correctly. You guys can let me know. Or maybe it's just up for interpretation. I don't know. But Ginty definitely has, like, emotion, you know what I mean? Like, he emotes a lot, but he's kind of the mind that, like, there is no point to life. They're just dead, and we just judge them because they're dead. There's no reason to any of it. It just happens. And honestly, I wonder if even he believes that, though, because he's having such a hard time judging the girl. And I don't know where the guy is at, but I'm guessing he didn't judge him yet either. But the girl from a few episodes ago. And so I don't even know if he fully believes that, but you could tell, like, there is a difference in the way that they're seeing the world. And Dakim does have this great appreciation for humans, for their lives, for the way that they live their lives, for the meaning of their lives and everything. So he's definitely, like, it's different, but they both have components of emotion. Does that make sense? Which I find very interesting. And Nona has been doing these experiments, and so that was the point of the card game, I'm guessing, is to put the memories back to Chiyuki. Chiyuki? Did I get that right? I probably already forgot it. Let's call her Chi. Chi-chan. Chi-chan. It's cute. Has anyone ever read Chi's Sweet Home? A story about the little cat. The little cat named Chi. Has anyone ever read it? I read a little bit of it. It was super cute. Like, so wholesome that it'll make you cry. Not like this. It was not Death Parade, let me tell you right now. Anyway. Where was I going with all this? So she finally remembered why she's been remembering the story so much, and she had a memory of her mother and her mother using her name. I don't know how she died, because she died much, much, much after that, it would seem, because she's like an adult. So I'm guessing she died like 20, maybe not 20 years later, but like at least like 15 years later, or something. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out. I have a feeling we're going to find out more about her. Honestly, I don't think I can handle some big... So let me ask you this, okay? So without her memory, she has formed kind of like what Dakim is doing. She was a blank slate that formed all of these opinions and thoughts and feelings kind of on her own, but with no prior context of, like, who she was or any of that. Okay? So in a way, she's kind of like Dakim in that regard. Only she is human. And so she would bring kind of a you know, obviously, like, we all have thoughts and we all have feelings, you know. Question. What are we gonna do with her if we see that her memories and she's like... Because what if she wasn't such a good person? You know what I mean? What if the point of this was to take someone who had not been a good person, wipe the slate clean, see what they... Almost kind of like the opposite of putting them in a situation that's going to provoke any darkness in them. You wipe the slate clean, any darkness is wiped away, and you put them in a situation where they can now just really decide who they want to be. And they end up being a good person. I don't know, guys. That's actually kind of a good theory. I don't know if that's what's going on, but, like, I'm proud of myself for that. I feel like that's pretty deep. I just thought, like, I gotta pit my stomach about it. I really do. I gotta pit my stomach about just what this could all mean. And but it was a great episode. And at least it was more of a thoughtful episode. Like, we got the reveal about our girl, Chiyuki. I hope I'm remembering that right. I know it was Chi something. We got the reveal about our girl. We got the sweetest lady ever. We got a pretty calm, peaceful, happy story, I would say, for this show. And we also got a little bit about Deckim as well. And just like how this is working for him. Oh yeah, and the god person found out about Nona and what she's been doing. So that's probably going to hit the fan. His goatee is super scary, and that is not how a goatee should work at all. That's violating the natural laws of the goatee. That's not right. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, for the love of God, we're heading into the last 2 episodes of the series. So I have a feeling it's going to get really intense. I will need your help. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.